Hey, it's Dennis. It's Friday. I was going to go ahead and worm my sheep. And I just thought about it. I've never showed y'all how I do it. I'll show you the different things that I do. For parasites, I use liquid ivermectin, and you just follow the directions on that. And what I found out is that it slowly works throughout the body. There's some times I drenched them with different stuff and actually killed some of my sheep. I think it killed too many parasites all at once down in their intestinal tract, and their body just became toxic and they died. But this is a slow acting thing. I've never lost one from giving them liquid ivermectin. But one thing I found out, sometimes the sheep gets barber pole worms, and your regular ivermectin won't work. So what I did is I got with Jeffers and I would order Prohibit, and it comes in a pack, and I divide it up where, like, this pack here would go in this size little mason jar and add water and shake it up, and then I would drench them with this. And actually I've got one sheep that I think's got barber pole worms, and actually did a drenching about 3-4 days ago with about 7 cc's of this. And I'm gonna probably drench her again today. The other thing I've learned to do is ivory soap. And I take and I grate it up, the ivory soap, and I mix. First I take where I feed them at, and I put this down in there, and put the soap shavings, and then I put the feed on top, and that seems to work really well. The other thing I've learned to do is take food quality DE powder, and be careful not to inhale it, but put their feed out, and then I just go along and take and just sprinkle this over the top of their feed. I think the soap works best. And then for barber pole worms, remember to use Prohibit. Now to show you, I bought this grater. Just get you a bowl, and let me get this over maybe where you can see it better. All right. It's real easy. Just set it down in and just go to grate it. Alrighty, and the guy told me, the lady that told him, use about 1 bar soap per every 8 sheep or goats. Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do is clean out all 3 of these feed trough areas here and dump it over and get all the water out. Basically all I do is I just grab one end, just flip it over, but I usually have my gloves on, and I'll just do that to all of them. I've got that alleyway closed off so the sheep ain't gonna be up here in my way, and I'll come back and show you putting the soap in the DE powder and the feed. But that's it. Okay, I'm gonna start adding the soap down through here. I usually put it down first, and once I get that feed in there, those sheep they'll just go to eating hog wild crazy, and they'll get a bunch of that soap with it. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle the food out over it. Take that over where you can see it better. So I'm gonna do that to all 3 troughs. Sprinkle me feed, and when they come in here, they'll be going hog wild over it. Well, what the heck, I'm gonna add a little bit of food grade quality DE powder to it too. I just thought I'd let y'all know that. All right, I'm gonna open up this alleyway and let these sheep in here so they can eat and get a good worming at the same time. All right, I'm getting ready to feed y'all. That little sheep over there is the one I think had the barber pole worms. But I can already tell from here she's looking better. But I'm betting this soap will kill barber pole worms. I don't know. But I know Prohibit does. That's the one right there. Now her color's looking a little bit better. All right, open up my little redneck gate here. All right, it's off to the races now. This is my little catch pen area. I don't think I ever showed y'all that. So I can run all the sheep up in here, close that gate. We'll have that one closed off. And I can corner them up in here. And I built me a little portable thing. I can go in there and isolate them where I want. And this is the hog panel here. That way I can come up, I can reach over, I can get hold of them. All right, let's go back and look at the sheep. Bear come out to meet me. What are you doing, buddy? What is it? Yeah. I need to brush him. There's Lucky. What you doing, Lucky? All right. All right, mainly I wanted to see how they were doing, but this one here is the one that was last week was acting. I could tell it was kind of wormy. I did it with ivermectin. That didn't seem to work. I hit it with the Prohibit, and she started looking better. So I'm debating, now she's getting some of that DE powder and the soap. So I don't know if I ought to go ahead and hit her with some more Prohibit or what. But you can look how skinny she is too. I don't know. Pray about it, see what to do. Now this whole bunch, the one that worries, well, I wouldn't say worry, but concerns me is this solid black one. She never eats with the other sheep. Every time I let them in, She goes over here and starts licking on the salt block. So in other words, she's not getting wormed. Now I have wormed her independently one time, but I don't know what it is with her. All the rest of them, they'll go to the troughs and eat. And that way they're getting wormed too. There's Boss Man. Alrighty, well, I'll let y'all go. That's the quick, easiest way I've seen to worm all of them. Put it in there with the feed and just let them have at it. All right, well, God bless y'all. I'll try to get this up. Bye-bye. Have a good day.